Hey, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another banger, man. You already know you're tuning to On The Way with Jay, which means that you are tuning to your highest potential, man. Let's get it, baby. So if you're new, you're welcome. If you've been rock with me, welcome back to another banger, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so we can keep on growing with the tribe. You know your boy's just out here on the field, catching some sun energy, grounding himself. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to drop a video, man. And that was the fact that one thing I realized is that when you hold on to your energy, when you hold on to your life force energy, you're gonna get hate. You're gonna get people that's trying to kill and destroy your vision. For example, I started my new company, I started this brand, I started an holistics company, and things have been going good. You know, there's days where you're not making sales, there's days where you're making more than enough sales, you know what I mean? So I'm just starting to understand the flow state. I'm starting to understand the fact that when you have a business, discipline is the key. You need to put yourself out there, you need to keep on showing up for yourself. So what happened was, a couple of months ago, I had this job where I was a sales rep and I had a few clients on the way, and as I was moving on the way, you know what I'm saying, that's I kind of formulated my own thing and then got my own clients for my brand, for my personal brand. Long story short, I met this guy, and as I was traveling and doing this job, we started to become friends, and he worked at one store, left that job, moved to another store where he's doing much better. And then now yesterday I saw him, right? And I walk in there, I'm high energy because things have been going good. I'm showing up for myself. I walk in there and I'm like, yo, how have you been? How's life? And he's looking down, he's looking sad. He's like, nah, bro, like things are good. But I can tell he's not good, because I can see in his energy, I can see in his body's reaction. You know, he's just down, he's looking at his phone. And I'm like, yo, but now I'm glad that things are good. And he's like, how's things with me? And I'm like, no, so I started my own company. I've been pushing. I left the other company and I've been doing my own thing. You know, it's been up and down, but we pushing, baby. We pushing. We on the way. What does this guy tell me? Why did you leave your own why did you leave the company? How can you start this thing on your own? How are you gonna make money? You're not gonna make money. You're not gonna be successful, bro. It's so hard to push your own company. Like, yo. It's so hard to push your own company. It's so hard to do your own thing. Why didn't you just take the job? That's more secure. That's more security. I looked at him and I literally laughed. I was like, damn, your mindset is weak, brother. Like, why are you projecting your fears onto me? What does your fears have to do with me? I have freedom. You busy working a 9 to 5. I'm walking into your store because I have freedom. You literally working and I'm taking an off day during the week. So your reality is not my reality. I had to set the record straight there and then, and I told him, just because you have fear in your heart and in your soul, because 2 companies that he tried previously failed, and I was telling him that's online companies. My company is a physical thing. I have a physical product. I'm in your face with it. You can see that I have high energy right now. You can see the type of time that I'm on. I'm confident, I'm happy, I'm present. I'm working on myself daily. I'm showing up myself daily. And that is why people believe in what I have to offer, because they can see that the energy is different. You know what I mean? And that is where I realized, damn, the shift has actually happened. You cannot be telling small-minded people your big dreams, your big ideas, your vision. You know what I mean? Being on semen retention has taught me that you basically, while you're harnessing your seed, give yourself 9 months. It takes 9 months to bring a baby into this world. So I think the real transformation happens after 9 months of carrying your seed. That's when you birth a new you. That's when you birth a new energy. That's when you birth a new frequency, a new reality. Because I've been lucky enough to be able to tap into having more conscious power because of my seed, realizing that my reality is dictated by my thoughts. So even though I might not be making sales every day, even though things might be hard, every single day I wake up with the belief that things are going great. And what does that mean? It means that things will start to go great. Because I'm delusional. You need to be delusional about your dreams, your aspirations. You need to be crazy about it. You need to be obsessed about it. It's like every morning when I wake up, I want to come and shoot a YouTube video for you guys, because I have all this energy to give. Don't sleep on your potential, guys. Semen retention will literally change your life. It will change your reality. It will change who you are. Where I am right now, this is exactly where I need to be. This is the person that I designed, guys. It's the year of the 9. That's why a lot of us are waking up and realizing that, damn, it's the same year over and over and over again, and the change only happens when I make it. And I made the change to be an entrepreneur. So I'm going to keep on showing up. I made the change to be a YouTuber. So I'm going to keep on showing up, to speak my truth, to help those that are on the way to becoming their best selves. This is why we're here. So I want to urge you to take your dream, take your vision, take whatever you want in this life and mold it. Like take care of your child, take care of it in the womb. You know what I mean? Go ground yourself. Go write what you want. Write that you're grateful for it. Every single day, just show up and nurture your baby. Show up and nurture yourself, your visions, your dreams, whatever it is that you want out of this world. Create a character and become that character and show up as that character every single day. And things will look bright, things will be better. But that's what I realized, man. When you move big, you can't tell small people about your big plans and your big dreams. It scares them. It literally scares them. Because in his reality, he needs to have a boss. In my reality, I am the boss. You understand what I'm saying? And that is why you realize like why owners of private companies are so hard on their teams. Because the success depends on what we put in. Don't you get that? An artist can't call himself an artist if he doesn't practice every single day. Now I know we're going off the topic, but this is just a life note. This is just a life lesson. We're just in the flow state, baby. I believe in you guys, man. I believe in myself. I believe in all of us, man. And that's all I wanted to say. Take care of your dreams. Birth it like it's a child. Nurture it. Stop telling small-minded people where you're going. It's too big for them to capsulize. They can't put it into form. If you're telling someone you're a millionaire, they're laughing at you because they're still earning 5,000 a month. How can you possibly be a boss? You can, because you decide what your truth is. You decide the terms and conditions that you live on. But you can only do this if you have enough energy to stay consistent. If you don't have enough energy to stay consistent, you might show up positive this week and then next week you're down in the slumps because you lost that energy. And that is the difference between men that are on semen retention and men that aren't. A man that is on semen retention is constantly showing up for himself every single day. He's consistent in his discipline. He's consistent in his ways. He's consistent in his routine, because through his routine, through his habits, he is building a stronger self. You gotta understand, man, semen retention isn't a body thing. The body might receive the power, but this is pure spiritual energy. This is pure knowledge of self. There's a difference in the way you're going to flow. There's a difference in the way that you're going to move, the way you're going to present yourself. Your style is going to change. Your beliefs is going to change. Your being, your essence is going to change. And with that being said, man, stay on this journey. Keep it moving. And stop telling small-minded people your big dreams. Keep it to yourself. When you move in silence, that is when the success happens. It's the same way how yesterday when I was posting the results of the sales and the things that I've been making, the same people that knew and believed from the beginning, now all of a sudden want to order. You can't be mad at them. Sometimes the leader has to stand alone. You get what I'm saying? And leaders always stand alone. You have to stand alone until you show up. People only believe in you when you've showed up time after time after time after time after time. Then they can say, that is a monument, that is a statue. You get what I'm saying? You need to kind of become a statue in their minds. You need to be a beacon of hope. Like me, I bring energy, baby. I sell energy, I sell motivation. That's what I sell. You get what I'm saying? Because I know thyself and I know that I believe in you. And because I believe in myself, naturally, I believe in you. Let's get it, baby. It's all peace and love. Vibrate on your highest level, at your highest potential. Keep on winning. And remember, we move in silence, baby.